Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Are you looking to take drama out of your life? Do you know how to set personal boundaries with others? I have the course that you asked for, the Guide to Setting Personal Boundaries, where you'll learn what they are, why they're essential, and how to set them as part of your self-care routine. The link is in the show notes. Don't allow other people's drama to affect your life. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 145. It's responsible to check in with yourself as a way to overcome. Everyone has experienced times when something seems off, but you're unable to identify the problem. Perhaps it's a queasy stomach, a racing mind, or general unease. You could be tempted in these circumstances to ignore your symptoms and move forward despite your emotions. It's your soul's method of telling you to be aware. Regularly checking in with yourself is one of the best ways to become more aware of your own needs. With packed schedules, never-ending to-do lists, appointments, and personal commitments, it's very easy for days to pass you by in a fog. Have there been days like that? Once you're in bed, you suddenly realize that because everything happened so quickly, you don't remember how, when, or where you even did it. Another possibility is that you're simply attempting to avoid thinking about or dealing with your feelings by keeping yourself so busy by serving others. Something I've done. Both of these types of days have happened to me frequently, and I imagine you've had a few of them as well. But lately, I realized how beneficial it is for me to stop throughout the day and check in with myself. Even though it can frequently feel like it's just another item on your never-ending to-do list, spending time with yourself is crucial to maintaining your emotional stability and mental health. In the same way that working out your physical body helps you stay in balance with the stress of life, so will checking in with your soulful self. What makes self-checking important? Making conscious efforts to pay attention to your emotional, mental, and physical well-being is known as checking in with oneself. You may learn more about your mental health and emotional needs by asking yourself questions and making time for checking in with yourself regularly. You can take concrete efforts to address your reflections based on this practice. It's just as vital to check in with yourself as it is with your loved ones. You can better take care of your loved ones by keeping tabs on them. Your relationship with yourself is no different. You can recognize what you need by checking in with yourself. For instance, you may discover that practicing mindfulness makes you feel ready to face the day. Checking in with yourself can also improve your physical health. You could discover that you feel physically ill when you're not in a good frame of mind. Regular self-checks help you identify and control the actions and emotions that result in physical discomfort. Checking in is a type of mindfulness, and studies have shown that being more conscious has beneficial effects on your psychological health. Researchers concluded that mindfulness increases feelings of well-being and self-compassion, decreased emotional reactivity and psychological symptoms such as stress and anxiety, and improved the capacity to remain calm and manage emotions. How to check in with yourself. Making time each day to check in with oneself entails asking yourself how you're doing. You may organize your feelings, evaluate your physical and emotional needs, and create a deliberate plan for how to take care of those needs moving forward. Knowing your triggers can help you remember to take some time alone. External triggers can be situational or environmental, so knowing what types of situations activate your emotion allows you to check in with yourself before you become distressed. You know the feelings you feel inside your body as internal signals, and they can help you understand what you might need. For instance, stiffness in your shoulders may be an internal cue that you need some time to relax and take deep breathing, cleansing breaths, and hunger is an internal cue that you need food. It's frightening, which is the reason you might avoid talking about your emotions. Furthermore, it might be daunting to you to allow yourself to experience everything that is happening in your egoic mind because, well, it's not that pretty. But remember that you must allow yourself to feel, because you cannot heal what you cannot experience, and you cannot fix what you don't understand. Not having difficult times, problems, or negative emotions is not a sign of poor mental health. Rather, it's knowing how to deal with these things, embrace them, and learn from them that's the most effective for you. Routine ways to check in with yourself. Life is life, and occasionally you'll forget to check in. You might find that you're doing well for a week or two before forgetting it altogether. Try incorporating it into your everyday routine, the same way you do other habits. Here are 8 ways to check in with yourself regularly. Number 1, dedicate time for self-reflection. Pick a time of day when you won't be disturbed as much. Put on your favorite music and get some serious thinking done. Number 2, journal. If you communicate best in writing, take your notebook out and schedule brief writing time each day. Number 3, meditation. The key to practicing mindfulness is to notice your emotions and observe them as they pass without passing judgment. Working on the ability to check in and let go is best done in a meditation seat. Number 4, be honest. Yes, it's hard to be honest with yourself, but it's important. Be truthful in your responses when you check in with yourself. Transform your idea or response into an action that enhances your life or mood. Number 5, breathe. It takes practice, but breathing slowly and deeply is a terrific way to ground yourself in your body. You can use it as a springboard for meditation or a standalone exercise. It's crucial to learn to pay attention and listen to your body and your mind, since your body stores and recalls your traumas. Inhale for a count of 5, hold for a count of 5, and then exhale for a count of 5. Check your feelings after doing this for a few minutes. By decreasing your blood pressure and slowing down your pulse rate, breathing exercise can help you cope with stress. These physical modifications may cause feelings of peace and calm. Number 6, be grateful. Consider something for which you are grateful for each morning. What does that make you feel like? Keep that sensation in mind throughout the day, and if you find your emotions shifting, try to recall how you were feeling in the morning. Gratitude recenters you back into the flow of the universe. Number 7, examine your physical well-being. How are you physically feeling? Are you hungry, exhausted, or under stress? Achy? Your emotional state might be revealed by paying attention to your physical feelings. One sign you could be anxious is if you notice that your body feels tense or that your heart is beating quickly. Number 8, notice your thoughts and feelings. What feelings and thoughts do you have? Are you joyful, depressed, furious, or afraid? Declare the feelings you're experiencing out loud or record them in a journal. This might assist you in recognizing and validating your emotions. It's reassuring to keep in mind that all emotions are fleeting and will eventually pass if you're experiencing an emotional overload. This can assist you in maintaining some perspective and preventing yourself from being emotionally involved in a scenario. Moving forward, checking in with yourself. Self-care is up to you. Do whatever you feel you need right now after checking in with yourself. That might be anything that comes to mind, such as journaling, yoga, taking a stroll, crying, take a hot shower. Find even the tiniest item to be thankful for each time you check in helps you feel better. Most importantly, don't hesitate to seek help, like my coaching services, if you feel you cannot handle some of these emotions or situations yourself. You can benefit in so many different ways from a different point of view. It's crucial to constantly remind yourself that seeking help is a sign of strength rather than weakness. Just keep in mind that there are no right or wrong ways to check in. One person's solution might not be appropriate for another. It's beneficial to follow your instincts and do what makes you feel most comfortable. Do you need help learning how to notice the lies of the ego? Are you looking for support to empower yourself to be more mindful? Do you want a strategy to help you create an extraordinary life? Contact me at terrykozlowski.com, and together we can create an action plan for you to edit your life and learn how to check in with yourself. To hear about how I learned to notice the voice of the ego, you can do so by reading my book, Raven Transcending Fear, available on Amazon, or by visiting raventranscendingfear.com. Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com, where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.